Football doesn't always need revolution sometimes. It needs understanding. When Ruben Amorim left Manchester United, the club was emotionally drained, the ideas were heavy, the pressure was high, and confidence was low. Fans expected another bold appointment, another philosophy, another reset. Instead, United turned to someone who already knew the club's soul, Michael Carrick. No noise, no promises, just calm solutions. Carrick's first move wasn't tactical, it was psychological. He understood something crucial. This team doesn't need more instructions. It needs relief. Under the previous regime, players were overloaded. Too many ideas, too much thinking, too much fear of mistakes. Carrick stripped it all back, he told the players. Play simple. Trust each other. I've got you. That alone changed everything. Where Amorim built a complex structure, Carrick chose clarity, fewer tactical demands, fewer rotations, clear, repeatable roles. Players finally knew where they were supposed to be, what their responsibility was, who they were playing for. Carrick didn't simplify football because he lacked ideas. He simplified it because the players needed confidence. Carrick, a former midfielder, fixed the heart of the team first because he knew if the midfield collapses, the game is lost. So he reduced space between the lines, added balance instead of aggression, prioritized ball security, controlled tempo, not chaos. United stopped forcing passes. They stopped panicking under pressure. For the first time in months, they looked comfortable in possession. Carrick didn't chase dominance. He chased control instead of reckless high lines. Constant pressing, defensive exposure. He introduced compact shape, smart pressing moments, collective responsibility. Carrick taught United how to defend without fear. They suffered when needed. They stayed disciplined. They waited for the right moments. This was the biggest difference. Under Carrick, players demanded the ball again. Decision-making became quicker. Mistakes weren't punished instantly. That trust mattered because confident players play faster. Think less. Take responsibility. And Manchester United finally started playing like a team, not individuals surviving games. Look at the sidelines. Carrick wasn't shouting. He wasn't panicking. He wasn't performing. He was calm, and that calm spread onto the pitch. Teams mirror their managers. Under Carrick, United stopped looking nervous. They started managing games. Carrick didn't overhaul the squad. He didn't demand perfection. He didn't force identity. Yet suddenly, performances were stable. Big games were managed intelligently. The team looked united, not spectacular, but solid. And at that moment, solid was exactly what Manchester United needed. Here's the truth. Amorim tried to change Manchester United. Carrick tried to understand them. That was the difference. Amorim demanded adaptation. Carrick restored belief. Amorim built a project. Carrick fixed the foundation. At that moment in time, understanding mattered more than innovation. Carrick's spell taught an important lesson about football. Not every club needs new ideas. Sometimes it needs the right voice. He read the room, he read the players, he read the pressure, and he responded correctly. Michael Carrick didn't stay long, but his impact lasted longer than people realize. He didn't solve every problem, but he fixed the most important one: stability. And in football, stability is where everything else begins.